She-Hulk finally features another post-credit scene in the series. This one does not actually feature She-Hulk, but it goes a little bit out of its way to set up a old relationship that we've seen that kind of kicked off this series. So let's talk about Wong and Abomination. So like the rest of this last episode, there's a bit of meta commentary here. Leading to the post-credit scene, Jen has Emil sign some papers that says he's not going to be seen for another decade, another 10 years while he's in lockup. Again, meta commentary because he was locked away and we didn't see him for, well, a decade when he was kind of off the board due to Universal and the Hulk rights, right? So they bring that in here and Emil is officially locked up. Now, before I talk about it a little further, audio commentary out to all members. There's going to be a lot to talk about in this, including the future of Abomination, Hulk, his son Scar, and so much more. But now back on the post-credit scene. What's important here is that we see Emil, and while he's in his containment cell, we see a portal open, and we see Wong. And he's like, hey, I'm here, and Emil's like, took you long enough, huh? Got suckered into another show? Now, this could be a little meta commentary, but I don't think it is. Obviously, we see that Wong has been binge watching shows, and he even mentions how it's the era of TV now. You know, there's all these shows, you can't miss them, they're just amazing. So then, Emil officially jumps through the portal, and it looks like Wong is taking him to Comitage, and that's where he's just gonna be now. Looks like he's decided to bust him out. Now, again, what exactly does this mean in terms of the future for Blonsky? Well, in my opinion, I think he's definitely going to turn out to be what we consider a good guy, if that makes sense. Like, maybe a reluctant good guy, because yeah, he did go against his orders and stuff and turn into Abomination to give some speeches and whatnot, but he wasn't out there fighting or doing crime or anything. So I think that we see that Wong definitely kind of understands this. And maybe they're going back to fighting more tournaments, maybe they're doing something, maybe Wong is gonna, I don't know, have him associate with the rest of the team, because now that the Hulk is back, I mean, Wong is gonna have to tell him, right? Being like, hey, guess who I've been hanging out with? Yeah, you probably saw. It's me and the meal. So we gotta see the resolution to that. And I think, honestly, this brings a lot of interesting ideas that they can play around with and explore with the MCU. So honestly, I'm really excited to see what they're gonna do here and what the next step is with Blonsky, because him not turning out to be the ultimate bad guy in this, I think gives them more opportunities than ever before. So I'm really intrigued.